Hi, we're working with Tokyo Electron on VR training model. I'm Fatima and today I'm joined with Leah. Today we will discuss the project description, solution, deliverables, and complications and expansions. First, we will discuss the project description. Our sponsor Tokyo Electron is a semiconductor leading company. They provide semiconductor manufacturing equipment and services globally. They are committed to operational excellence, innovation, and workplace safety. For this project, we had an interdisciplinary team which included 5 computer science students and managed by 2 industrial engineering students, Leah and I. The problem we're out to solve is that in manufacturing fabs, service field engineers must frequently face open floor tiles and electrical systems while wearing personal protective equipment. These are open floor tiles, which are sections of the raised fab floor that have been removed. They create serious fall and tripping hazards. Traditional safety training lacks engagement and fails to create lasting behavioral change. This leads to preventable accidents in high-risk environments.
To address this problem, we developed an interactive VR-based solution. Our main objective is to develop an AI-driven gamification virtual reality that increases retention of floor tile and PPE safety practices. Now Fatima will discuss our deliverables.
The project had 3 main deliverables that gave us both a working system and a way to evaluate it. The first deliverable was a functional VR training model covering floor tile and PPE safety. This is the main product of the project and gives users an interactive way to practice safety procedures in a simulated environment. The second deliverable was a detailed set of process maps documenting both the safety training flow and player actions. These maps help align the team and sponsors on how the team should work, how players move through the system, and how decisions affect the experience. The third deliverable was a post-training safety quiz and analysis. This was designed to help measure whether the training improved safety knowledge and to evaluate user performance and overall effectiveness.
Like many technical projects, this one also involved some important challenges. Project complications required adjustment to budget, scope, and schedule. First, the budget. Funding delays limited early access to equipment, though later offset by reallocating ASU fees. Second, the scope. VR features were simplified to match available resources. With more time, additional safety scenarios such as working from heights, levels, and other game mechanics could be added. And finally, the schedule. We extended development timeline to accommodate hardware delays and team capacity. Our next steps include collect user feedback and measure impact, hand off to TEL development team for local testing, customize scenarios to TEL locations, and apply gamified learning to other TEL trainings. Thank you.